Today I will be sharing the faster speed running builds for the dungeons here. If you want to just go solo and do the dungeons as quick as possible with a really solid damage, then these are going to be the build for you. Currently I'm inside of the pit of Anguish Inferno 3 and I will start the timer here on your screen as soon as I will move here. And so first we will do this quick dungeon and then I will go into the full build and the set items that you will be needing. So I will start the timer as soon as I move there. I won't be using my lightning nova here since I don't want to trigger my gems. I will save those here for this boss, do some quick damage to him. There we go. And we're gonna try and run this to the elevator as quick as possible. There we go.
Can hardly breathe.
We'll just keep on moving without engaging with any of these enemies. There we go. Going down. So far so good. We'll see if this can be done in 3 minutes or something. That is going to be a good time for a solo pit of Anguish. Alright, let's go again. We don't need to activate slow timing here. Slow time. Alright, now that my gems are actually, some of gems are on the cooldown, he is taking a bit longer to die there. Hopefully he will die. There we go, he is dead. Let's just keep on moving. Now we will be going for Zaka. That fight has a lot of cooldown, not cooldown but the cutscenes. Even when he comes here and when he goes down and he dies, a lot of cutscenes. Alright, let's get closer to Zaka. He will do one attack that we need to avoid, this one. Alright, just keep hitting him, no need to go back. We are fine. And keep hitting Zaka here. Alright, he should be going down soon. Come on, my man. There we go. He is going down. Again, a lot of cutscenes. Otherwise, can be done quicker if you can skip a lot of these cutscenes. Pit of Anguish isn't all that long. Yeah, a lot of cutscene, a long one at that. So we now bust damage him, and he has invulnerabilities here as well. That is going to be a bit annoying. Again, invulnerability. Still, I'm aiming for 3 minutes something. Come on, buddy, go down. I think that's it. The dungeon is done. Dungeon is completed. We only seeing some cutscenes. And there you go. Done in about 3 minutes or so. Not bad at all. And if you like the build, I will be sharing them here in a sec. Let's go to the base. So I was able to do the dungeon in 2 minutes 55 seconds. Pit of Anguish solo with Wizard, and I will be now explaining what you need for this build, and you can also tweak few things in this build according to your gem setup. So first off, the skills that we are using are going to be the Magic Missile for the primary, Lightning Nova, Slow Time, the Ice Armor, and the Disintegrate. Those are going to be the skill for this build. And now if we go and take a look here at, this was my gem setup. You can have a different gem setup that is still going to work with this build. The set pieces, I was using 4-piece Ritus. You can go and try and use 4-piece Grace of the Fledgment and 2-piece Ritus if you like that. But 4-piece Ritus Urges and 2-piece Banquet is what I was using. And as for the Paragon Tree, I was using the Weaver here. Of course, this is going to be the best right now inside of dungeons and even the raid bosses. And so we were using the Weaver Paragon Tree. And as for the essences, I was using the headpiece that is for the slow time to increase the burst damage. You can go and use the black hole as well to increase your damage. That will work, but the skill has longer cooldown. One of the reason I don't use it inside of the dungeon, I already have enough damage with the slow time that I don't need a black hole to increase the damage even more. You guys saw I was still able to complete this dungeon really quickly with the damage that I have. And for the chest piece, I was using the one that can allow us to move really fast. Sprite Spark, like for the Lightning Nova at 50-60% movement speed, we were moving, and it also deal more damage, benefiting from the headpiece here for the slow time. And the shoulder was for the disintegrate that can break the armor of the enemy, and then again the pants was for the disintegrate, was trying to get the skill back as quick as possible, so we have our skill working at most of the time. I like to have shorter cooldown for the skills when I'm doing dungeons and when the content is not all that hard. And then for the main hand, we are using a new one. Every 3 hit we will be doing AoE damage. That damage is going to be also increased by 90%. Again, really good. And then I was using the modifier for a Lightning Nova. Whenever I use a Lightning Nova, it increases my primary attack speed. Then we had the Blaster Cast. And then I was using the Cyclone Armor. You can use something else like a Meteor and go with the Stickle Bar here. That is going to work as well. But I was using the Cyclone Armor here because I have a Starfire Shard. And it can put the bosses on fire. And when I have the Cyclone Armor active, it will also create a firestorm, helping me deal with the bosses a lot quicker. And so you can also, by the way, go with something else. For ice armor, you can go with the Winter Eye. Winter Eye can benefit more from the slow time helmet. Same for the Cyclone Armor there, and so why I was using this here. Anyhow, those are the builds. Some tweaks you can do with this. It's really fun, really fast inside of dungeon, and if you have somewhat a really nice gem setup that increase damage, then you are going to enjoy this build a lot. I'm signing off. See you all in the next one. You guys have a great day later.